Hi guys, so today it was yesterday actually, came to a realisation yesterday how things are changing and me as well, changing sometimes quite rapidly before my very eyes, although sometimes I don't really sort of notice things until, I'll give you an example. Yesterday, Steve and I had gone out for a walk and we did I did the Transcend video for yesterday whilst out on that walk. And immediately finishing that video, we got a phone call. And that phone call was to do with our business. And it was not a good phone call. We are having hell at the moment with the builders. We've got a new build property that's just been completed. We are having hell with the builders, the estate agents, the solicitors. It's all a total cock up because no one can get any mortgages, any buy-to-let mortgages on the whole. There's 42 apartments and all the investors who've put their money in cannot get buy-to-let mortgages on it because the surveyors are kicking it back because it's close to a little tiny arcade of about 8 shops, which is dead handy for anyone in the apartments, but the surveyors are saying it's too much of a risk because it's near commercial and no one will lend. So of course all the investors who've put their money into these apartments are now stuck, and we've basically been told by the solicitors if we don't pay the rest of it in cash, we're going to lose all our deposits. And we've had to put big chunks of deposits down 2 years ago when it was first starting to get built. So you can imagine what's at risk. And you can imagine the phone call and the comments that were getting passed between Steve and the agent, because the agent, we've tried to throw the agent in there quickly to get the apartments up for sale. She got a load of viewings for us, which was brilliant, and now can't get access to the apartment because the builders are actually refusing anyone on site. So it's an absolute just a mess, complete mess. No one's returning calls. No one is coming back with emails. It's just getting ridiculous. So of course, Steve yesterday, straight off, hot-headed, ex-chef. I think once they're a chef, always a chef. And of course, we're meant to be having this beautiful walk down our beach yesterday. And Steve wow. And I'm walking along with him and I just wasn't really reacting much. And I was nodding. I thought I'd let him sound off, let all the steam come out of his head. And then he's like, well, you're not saying much, are you? And I was like, no. I said, because there's nothing we can physically do. It's beyond us to do anything. We've done emails, we've done phone calls. It is completely out of our hands. The legal team are having to look after it all now. And basically what will be, and there's absolutely no point getting upset, focusing everything on that. I said, because the more you're focusing, the more your energy's going to it, the more you're going to manifest that negativity. So I said, switch off from it. And the harder I tried to switch the conversation over to the blooming birds, paddling in the sea, the kids walking on the cliff top, the dogs on the beach, you name it. However much I tried to change that conversation to try and swing it round to try and get in the now, Steve wasn't having any of it. And I was like, bloody hell. And then in the end, he turned to me and he said, I can't believe you're not angry. He said, this is a lot of money at risk and you're not showing any emotion. And I said, no, I am bothered. It does bother me. I said, but I'm not giving it the energy. I said, because the energy needs to go elsewhere. I said, so think about the positive outcome of it. I said, and focus on that. Of course, he's the opposite. He's focusing on the negative. So we had that whole yin and yang. Steve always calls us the yin and yang couple. So yesterday he was the negative, I was the positive, and the whole conversation back to the car, even right through the evening last night, I kept trying to take him off subject. And I put on telly on and all sorts, trying to distract him. I was like, listen to this, a meditation, have a go at this. He was like, no, I know what you're doing, I know what you're trying to do. So what I'm trying to get round to saying is, I feel in a lot happier place because I don't dwell on those negative thoughts. Now, I would have done years ago, and being a business person, over the years, when the shit's hit the fan with anything to do with business, I would have been the first one there trying to sort it out. Plan A, plan B, plan C, any other way around it, we can do it. And we'd force things, because at the end of the day, when it's your business, it's you that's in charge, and it's down to you ultimate, you know, at the end of the day, it's yours, isn't it? And that's how I've always been in business. The two of us have. And this time I was like, yeah, well, and he's like, I can't believe you're being like that. And I was like, yeah, let it go. Just let it go. It'll work out. It'll be fine. And he's like, but what if it isn't? What if it isn't fine? I was like, it'll be fine. Honestly, I guarantee it's going to be fine. And it was only when I went to bed last night, I was lying in bed and I thought, if that had been me years ago, I'd have been stressing like mad by now. And then, yeah, I was sort of lying in bed doing a different meditation and just letting it go. Because what can you do? Can't physically do anything. Oh dear me, I'm getting mithered again with the pussycat. Can't physically do anything. It's in the hands of everybody else and all the legal teams. So, you know, I've got to literally rely on the legal teams to get us out of this mess as much as possible, until the builders or whoever starts playing ball a little bit, or the surveyors, I don't know. So we shall see. We shall go forward from there. So I've actually said to Steve today, I'm going to get him to start listening to, oh God, what was it I was listening to this morning? It was an Abraham Hicks thing. It's gone out of my mind. But I thought I've got to get him onto that. And he's so going against it at the moment. I was like, no, at some point today, I will get him listening to this Abraham Hicks clip, because it's exactly what he went through yesterday. And even this morning, the first thing, he woke up and opened his mouth and it was like, wah. And I was like, oh no. Wake up in the morning, first thing I want to do is do a meditation, get into the zone. And I was like, oh, straight off. So yeah, there we have it. So that is my day 40, what are we on, 45, 46, 47 is it? 46, 47. 47, Tuesday, God, I'm all confused. Yeah, so that's day 47, done and dusted. So I am noticing changes within myself, and the more I'm changing, the more I'm noticing it in Steve, that he's not doing the change as quick as I am. So I will I'll keep on at him. Anyway, catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.